What's up, YouTube? It is your boy JB, and I am here today with a review for Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. This is season 10, episode 6, titled Read Between the Signs. You guys, this episode really wasn't all that so much to me, so this video might not be long at all. Excuse me. Because, like I said, the episode just wasn't much. But I will say I'm enjoying this season so far. But let's get into the episode review, you guys. Alright, you guys, so I'm going to start this episode up with Dorit. I do not understand Dorit. So, Dorit is meeting with the guy that she's supposed to be doing business with this restaurant. For the life of me, I don't understand why he's doing business with Dorit. I don't get it. Dorit would be of everybody on this cast, Dorit would be the absolute last person I would do any kind of business with. Have you not saw Dorit's business in all the blogs that she and PK are being sued by people? Maybe he just doesn't give a fuck. Maybe he's thinking, you know what? Let me do business with her, and maybe let it sink my company. I don't know. I just really just do not understand this. Like, Dorit is the last person I would do business with. I'm sorry. Not sorry. I just want to do business with her. Now, she tells him that PK is her hubby is London. Oh, baby, you look so good. Oh, God, great. Her and PK's affection to me is repulsive, disgusting. I don't ever want to, I hate seeing it. Every time I see Dorit and PK, oh, baby, you look so good. Oh, baby. It's just disgusting. I gotta say. It ain't no other way to put it, but it just disgusts me. To no avail. I just be like, oh, God. Gouge my eyes out now, Lord, please. Gouge my eyes and kill my other ear. Like, when I see that, I'm just like, I could have done without this. I really could have. I would much rather see a scene with Nene and Greg in bed, Karen and Ray in bed. I would rather see that than anything with PK and Dorit. Let's move on. All right, you guys. So next we're gonna talk about Rena because she didn't really have much in this episode. So we see Harry Hamlin, and Harry he's renting a Range Rover, and I'm like, okay, I'm not even mad at you. You know, when you see people who get new money and they're gonna make these expensive purchases on these vehicles, trying to basically keep up with people or just put on a facade. I'm like, y'all do realize that most people, when it comes to those high end cars, they don't actually purchase them. They lease them. They lease them and then they just give them right back to the dealership once that lease term is up, which I think is a lot smarter. I think it's better to buy, real estate property. That's smarter. Invest your money in something that appreciates instead of buying something that depreciates the minute you take it off the lot. I never understand why people do that. I said, oh, don't. I don't. The minute you drive a car off the lot, it's lost its value. But, whatever. So Lisa is talking to Harry about this play that he's in, and she's asking him how's it going. He tells her that the play is going, going well. He unfortunately did miss the party for the girls, clothing line. So then he asks her how is Amelia, and she says that she's a lot better. I just still feel some type of way about this whole Amelia situation. I do get it that she has her disorders, so I don't think it. And I'm gonna speak candidly, you guys. I'm gonna speak open and honest about the situation, how I really feel about it. I don't disagree with them having her come back home. I don't disagree with that. But my problem is, if you guys knew that she had these issues, why did you guys let her, and she's, I get it, she's an adult. Well, at 18, we think we're grown. I get it. But if you knew she had these issues, why not sit down with her and say, hey, Amelia, we know you want to go to New York. We know you want to go to school there. Like, question her. Not question her. Like, you just sit down with her and ask her, where's her head at? What is she thinking? How is she feeling? Like, gauge that stuff. Because y'all, I mean, they rich, but y'all wasted some money at a school. I don't even know if she finished the semester out. Like, you guys wasted money for nothing, basically. If she didn't even get a credit hour, you just threw your money away. And again, you got it, but that's just my whole dilemma with that. I'm not mad. Again, I'm not. I don't feel any type of way about them bringing her back. My thing is, and especially when it comes to these classrooms, like if it's a special class that you try to get in, sometimes those when you register for classes, they have a certain capacity of seating, and you never know whose place you took that might have actually wanted to be in that class. So that's where I'm coming from. But I'm gonna move on, you guys. All right, you guys. So next, let's talk about Denise. Honestly, if anybody didn't have anything in this episode, it was truly Denise. Like, I can stretch runners out, and I definitely stretched the fuck out of the Reed situation, but Denise, I don't know how I can stretch this out. Like, my note is one, two, three lines. Three lines. That's all she had in this episode. We saw her daughter Sammy is getting ready for homecoming, and she had her hairstylist come over to do her hair. Sammy was talking about how she dyed her hair at one point, and I think it was supposed to be pink, but it looked purple or something like that. So yeah, that's basically it for Denise in this episode. See, I can't stretch that out, and I'm trying to reach 1 minute, so just hit 1 minute. But damn, when are we gonna get to the interesting stuff with Denise? Now, mind you, I don't care about Brandy Glanville. That's not. Actually, that is kind of what I'm looking forward to. And the sad part is, I don't even like Brandy. I actually despise Brandy. Like, I truly despise that woman. She is disgusting and repulsive. Let's move on. All right, guys, so let's talk about Garcelle. So Garcelle went out with her girlfriends, and when one of her friends sat down, I'm like, wait a minute, she looks very familiar. And I put two and two together before they even put her subtitle at the bottom. I'm like, that is Cherie Fletcher, Will Smith's ex-wife. Because I kept looking at her, I'm like, that is Will Smith's ex-wife. And I said that before they even put Will Smith's ex-wife on the screen. Um, so her friends are asking her about her dating life. I'm like, damn, y'all some nosy helpers. But I mean, I guess if you want to know what's going on in your friend's life, what better way to find out than to ask? So then she talks about her divorce, and she really couldn't hate somebody that her sons love so much, but when it came down to the cheating, that was something that she was completely blindsided by it. She didn't see that coming, and I'm like, you really didn't? Wow, damn. So there were no signs that he was cheating on you. That is fucked up. So then Cherie talks about her relationship when it came down to Will Smith once they divorced. She said they really had no relationship that wasn't tied to their son Trey. And I'm like, wow. And I mean, I think they just came to a resolve within the last few years. And that is crazy. That is crazy. But we also found out that Garcelle dated Will Smith back in the day. I'm like, oh, that's cool. So then, I don't know if I think I might have mentioned this in last week's review that I think Garcelle was on Wendy Williams when she said that we wouldn't see her a whole lot this season because she was here and there filming. She was filming for Coming to America, and she did two other shows. Now I don't know what the other two shows are that she did. I didn't do any research on it. I didn't do any research to see what two shows it is. But get your money, Garcelle. Get your money. Get your Real Housewives of Beverly Hills money. Get your Come to America money, and get your your two other shows money. I see you. Let's move on. All right, you guys. So let's talk about Kyle real quick. So we see Kyle. She's at home playing with the dogs, and Erica calls her. So Erica's calling her because she wants to know what time she was born for the astrologer. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Then I thought about it. I'm like, oh, I know what they're doing. They're doing your I can't think what they're called. They're doing your chart where they can see what your sun and moon are. Now, you guys, I'm not big into astrology. I don't believe in it one bit. I really don't believe in astrology. I know there are a lot of people who believe in it, but it's just not something that I believe in. And I'm gonna tell you guys in a little bit why I don't believe in astrology. Um, so then they start talking about Denise, and they try to figure out why was she so angry at the dinner, which even I don't understand why she was so angry at that dinner, especially with Kyle. I mean, the issue between Kyle really wasn't even talking to Denise. She was talking to what's her name, Dorit. Now, what I will say, you guys, is I don't believe that when it came down to the real reason why Kyle was getting into it with Dorit, I don't believe it was about the glam. It was something behind the scenes, I feel to me. I feel like, they film, especially, you know what, that might be what it is. Because they do get a call sheet and it tells them what time to be there, what time they're supposed to schedule to be at the set on scene, and what time the scene is supposed to end. So that's probably what it was. They probably couldn't leave that scene until Dorit got there, and she was late as fuck. So Kyle was like, "Fuck, I'm still sitting here, and we're still waiting on Dorit." That makes more sense. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. But they can't really say that because that would be then breaking. I mean, that would really shatter the fourth wall. But that's more than likely what it is. Now, I will have to say I agree with Erica. Also, I don't understand why Denise was so upset about Erica and this whole threesome comment. So you mean to tell me your daughters have not saw this show and didn't see you talking last season about the size of Aaron's dick and the fact that he got a happy ending? Like, Denise, miss me with the bullshit. So then we see Denise, I mean not Denise, but Kyle, she's getting ready for Erica's party. She's talking to Maurizio, and she calls Sutton. Sutton says that, she's kind of, she asks her how she's feeling. She says she's, a little iffy, but she wants to talk to Dorit. And I cannot believe this, but I'm really on Sutton's side when it comes to this whole Dorit situation. Let's move on, you guys. All right, you guys, and lastly, let's talk about Erica. So Erica, we see her; she's doing her choreography for Chicago. I think she did a fantastic. I think she did a good job from what we saw. And then her choreographer, he has a message from the cast, and basically the cast is just saying they are happy to have her on board, and they're ready to to do to work with her. So then we see her party. Everyone shows up. She and Rena actually have on the same outfit, minus the shoes. So then, they have a conversation with Tom before, the astrologer shows up. They're talking about the house, how it looks like an old Hollywood house. He says he's had it for 25 years, I think he said. And then, they said, well, Kyle, your house is like old Hollywood too, is right? She's like, yeah, it was, I think she said John Wayne. And, he talked about, he went to school with somebody. I don't know who he went to school with. And he was in a movie or one of those westerns. And the astrologer shows up. So he runs down each girl's chart. I didn't write it down because I really wasn't that interested in it. Like, I'm so sorry, you guys. When it comes to astrology, I'm just not. It's just something that doesn't interest me because I don't believe. Again, I don't believe in it. I don't believe in it. I don't. because I will tell you guys what my sign is, and I'm nothing like my sign. So I'm a Cancer, and it was so funny. There are four Cancers on the show: Teddy, Dorit, Rena, and Erica. All four of them are Cancers. So that means, so I wonder, and actually, I know, I think, I think my birthday falls between, like, when it comes to my birthday and the girls. I think Rena is in late June. I think Dorit and Erica are in July, which I'm in July as well. My birthday is July 16th. I think my birthday is closer to Erica's birthday than it is to, I don't know. But I know that my birthday is close to one of them. I can't remember who it is. But I just don't believe in I just don't believe in astrology, guys. I don't believe in it because they say cancers are sensitive, and I'm not sensitive per se. I have a sensitivity when it comes to my family and my friends, but outside people, I'm just not. I'm not that sensitive. I don't have a sense. I don't do sensitive very well. But I did have a friend of mine. We did do this. We did do this chart. We did this chart. Excuse me, y'all. And we all know I'm a Cancer because of my birthday. But I think my moon was Aquarius, and my sun was Gemini. I think. I think that's what it was. I think my moon is in the Aquarius, and my sun was in Gemini. I know it's a Gemini and an Aquarius somewhere in there. I just don't remember where it was. I don't remember which one it was, but I know it's a Gemini and it's an Aquarius, which I thought that was interesting. An Aquarius and a Gemini. But like I said, the astrologer told them all their charts. I'm not into astrology, so I can't tell you anything about that shit. So after that's done, the girls. Now here's where I really got confused because I didn't understand any of this drama. The only drama that I definitely understood was Sutton, her and Dorit. And the reason why I understand now is because Dorit put 20 on 10 when it came down to the whole Sutton situation, talking about she was gonna freak the fuck out. Sutton just said she was, Sutton just said, I think she said she's gonna freak out. She just said she was gonna freak the fuck out. And then Dorit was like, and Kyle was like, well, she wasn't gonna pull out a Uzi. She says, well, I didn't know if she was gonna break a glass. I'm like, that would be Rena, who's broken a glass, with Kim. And then Sutton also feels like some of the ladies don't want to get to know her. And Garcelle addresses Kyle, who she says that Kyle glazes over her. And Kyle really did actually glaze over her because she said, she felt like she would stand up for this person, that person, that person. Never said anything about Garcelle. They also talked about the fact that Teddy and Kyle have had couples therapy. Kyle said that's bullshit, but we did see them with her therapist last season. But I'm not gonna go into that. What else? Yeah, I just really don't understand the drama at the end of it. I just didn't know what they were arguing about. I'm just like, wow, what the fuck are y'all really truly sitting here arguing about? Like, this makes no sense to me. No sense to me. Oh, so I know what I was about to say. So I'm done with my notes. Now, what I will say though about the ladies, I feel like some of the ladies might be walking on eggshells when it comes to Garcelle, and I'm gonna tell you guys why. I feel like since Garcelle is the first African American woman on this show, no one wants to be the person to actually go after Garcelle, because if that happens, then they're gonna have black Twitter all over their ass, and then they're gonna be like, oh, so you went after her because she black? Are you racist? I don't think they want to deal with that stigma. I think that's what it is with the girls. Nobody truly wants to go at Garcelle. But I mean, don't be afraid of it. If you want to challenge her. I don't give a fuck if she's black, white, brown. Hell, look at Kim Zolciak. No, well, people do call her racist. But whatever. Alright, you guys, that's it for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Be sure to like this video, Leave your comments, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification button so you guys know when I drop anything else. Please share this video. And until the next one, you guys, please stay safe and take care of yourselves. And I will catch you guys later. Peace. I was going to say I'll see you guys for How to Get Away with Murder, but that's over. Peace, you guys.